Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, humans? I'll wait for a moment for people to jump on. However, I'm super excited to be here today. It's just kind of a quick little transmission, a quick little live I wanted to come on and do, we have a friend who wanted to join. But anyway, if you don't know me, my name is Colleen Gallagher. I am an educator, and I really empower people to understand the power of social media and technology when leveraging it with business. And oh my gosh, Tim Ray, what's up? Where are you on? Are you in Atlanta? Are you in California? Are you on the East Coast? Where's Tim Ray at today? But I just want to pop in really quickly because a couple things. First, you may or may not know, but I just launched my YouTube channel, so I'd super appreciate if you're watching this if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tim, yes. And Tim would be a perfect example of, I was on to talk about why it's important to leverage social media for your relationships in this new day and age. So many times I meet people and I hear them, they're like, social media is bad, like you don't need to use it. Or social media is like something that, doesn't allow you to be present. People are always on their phones or whatever that it is. And so, one thing I really look at social media for is social media and technology is actually a way for you to accelerate your business. If you do not have a digital plan, a digital strategy within your business, I would challenge you to say, why not? Because people don't keep in touch anymore via email. Email even open rate is like 20% versus Facebook Messenger is about an 80% open rate, which means that people that are actually, you're sending content to them and they're not opening it versus they are opening it. So if you meet people at events, like I met Tim actually at an event in December, and you decide that you just want to give that person your number, or you want to keep in touch via email, or you want to keep in touch via phone, like you're going to be missing opportunities to see what that person is doing up to date. So many times, I know Tim has, he has a radio show, he has different people that are on there, and there's people that I could now meet through Tim because I'm connected via social media. If I just expected myself to be connected to someone via phone number, there's no way I would even have access to seeing what they're sharing with the world or the network of people that they're sharing with the world and connecting. And that one person, the new person that you meet, the new person that is brought into your awareness from social media that basically was created out of thin air into your reality, probably like I may be right now, created out of thin air into speaking to you in your reality, is why social media is a good thing. It's why social media can be leveraged as a way to grow your business. It's how to grow relationships, connections. It's how to grow business relationships. It's how to grow relationships with your clients. And so if you are not in any way leveraging social media as an access point, I would question you why not. And if you're looking at it as it's bad, as it's like people are addicted or whatever, I would ask you why. Like what content are you watching? What people are you engaging with in your messages? Because I see social media as only a really good tool to grow connections. As I travel all over the world, I meet people. I've been able to meet people and then get them into an online course that I offer on how to manifest, how to use technology, how to write a book, how to travel the world while starting a business, like so many things. And so I wanted to jump on because I was a little bit distracted today, and I really was like, I want to do a live. I desire to do a live. Something desires to come through. And I just wanted to come on as I've really, just like I said, launched my YouTube channel, which I'm super excited about. Definitely subscribe. I have 50 hours of content that talks about business, traveling, social media, and why it's important and how to leverage it so it can be an expansive environment for you. Look at this as the new way of going to work. You don't have to drive a car anymore in rush hour. Hey Rod, you don't have to drive a car anymore in rush hour. You don't have to just work 9 to 5. You can have Tim, I'm so happy. I'll send you the links. I'm so happy for you to subscribe. But look at this online world as kind of like the new way of going to work. It's the new way for you to communicate. It's the new way for you to have an incubator of clients. It's the new way for you to grow your vision, your dreams, and to create a community of people that are passionate about what you're passionate about. So the first thing that I'd share, I wanted to come on, I was super excited, is my YouTube channel. Again, I'll leave that in the links. Definitely subscribe to that if you're into business, social movements, social policy, if you don't know what a social movement is, it means that you care about a social injustice that's going on the planet and you want to influence it at a large scale. And if you are someone who is looking for an online environment that is super expansive, I have something that's called a no-name container, which is for the magical humans here to influence the world with love. We just had a call this morning. It's like 25 of us that was on sales and heart-centered digital sales. So I'll leave the link in here. I definitely recommend joining that, as it's 2 calls a month and we all do live videos for each other, support each other's message. What's your thought on watch parties' effectiveness? I feel watch parties, they're interesting. I feel that some people may watch them. I feel just having a live video and then pointing people to that. So an example, let's say if you wanted to have someone's like, hey Tim, I'm really interested in what you're doing, you can go, hey, here's a link to this live video, please go watch it. I feel that live parties, unless it's like a movie or like something that you're specifically selling, I don't feel it's as effective as an actual live. Other than that, you can just talk with people, like when you meet people at conferences or whatever it is, and you would say, hey, here's a link to this, whatever video that from our conversation, I feel that you'd really vibe with. That's my thoughts on watch parties. Hey Marshall, how are you? Hey Lily. Oh my gosh, Marshall, one of my favorites. So yeah, I feel like that is what I wanted to share. Tim, does that answer your question with watch party effectiveness? But yeah, I feel like it's just really important. If you're not leveraging social media as an online environment, if you're not leveraging it as something to grow your relationships, to grow your connections, I would ask you why not. Social media is definitely good. It's a way to scale your business, automate your business. It's a way for you to serve more people. So it's not just relying on little whoever it is, to talk to every single individual, to thanks Marshall. It's not just a way for you to talk to every single person. You don't have to just rely on yourself. You can actually put systems in place that will allow people, when you have like copy and you have membership areas, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you can have a YouTube channel, which is what I'm talking about, with 50 hours of free content that I've done in 15 months that goes over business and everything. So definitely yes, Marshall, it does change your life, and it's just a way for, like I said, you don't have to do rush hour anymore. I started a business while traveling the world. You can absolutely create freedom. You can absolutely live anywhere you want. Even if you don't want to travel, maybe that's not your thing, but you want to have more time with your kids, your spouse, whatever it is, this is like the best way to automate it. You can get paid every day. It's honestly one of the best tools. So look at how you're leveraging it. It's a positive environment. And if you don't believe, like I said, it is, really shift your mindset into, how can I start to believe that this is a positive environment? How can I start to watch positive content? How can I start to delete people out of the field of social media that's not allowing me to grow into who I want? Because if you're believing that social media isn't good, it's probably because the content you're receiving or choosing to receive is not good. And the great thing about social media is you can block people, you can unfriend people, you can unfollow, you can actually choose what content you're engaging with and receiving. And there's so many ways, like private Facebook groups. Like I said, my monthly container, the no-name container for the magical humans here influencing the world with love. You can do a small investment and be involved in 2 calls. There's so many ways. So really just start to ask yourself, because I'm really passionate about it. And if you have any questions, reach out to me about technology. But definitely, majority of the world is going to be under 30 in 2030. So basically, they don't know anything different from an iPhone or social media. Than oxygen. It's the same thing to them. So when you have majority of the population of the world, hey Doran, majority of the population of the world thinking that their phone or internet is the same thing as oxygen they breathe, there's no separation between the two. That's what I would really look at you. What's the next action we should take to make money on social media? Good question, Marshall. Well, I'd say the first thing, if some of you are watching this and you've never leveraged social media even to think about making money, I feel the first step to, even before you get to that, is to understand that your voice is important and your voice matters. So the first thing is leveraging your voice on social media and just sharing something you're passionate about. So whether you're passionate about gardening, whether you're passionate about animals, whether you're passionate about fashion, personally, I'm very passionate about business and online businesses and creating freedom. And I'm very passionate about development of the world. You know, I just finished my master's in global technology and development and looking at refugees, and I'll go for my PhD in international relations. So there's many things I'm passionate about. And it's, first of all, using your voice on social media and getting comfortable with that. Then it's getting comfortable writing things about yourself, getting comfortable writing your story, sharing your story, and realizing that your story is going to activate other people to change the trajectory of their life. Oh my gosh, Nicole Q, I'm so happy you're on this. And when you use your voice, people start to see how you've overcome things. And, you know, at age 25, I've been able to overcome a lot of things, a lot of paradigms. And then from there, once you start sharing and writing content and using your videos, then you start creating call to actions. And maybe some of you are like, oh my God, I can't create a call to action. That's gonna make me nervous. To get paid for using my voice. And so, you know, start with something small, like a free meditation or a free Facebook group. And then from there, you just excel and you go upwards. And from that place, you create a brand ecosystem or product ecosystem, which then allows you to have everything audited on social media. So when you're at events or when you're at an airport, as many times I have been, and people are talking with you, you can just send them a link for them to click, and it's no longer on you actually having to physically talk to every person that you meet. So I think that's a good question, Marshall. Hopefully I answered it well. I'm just super excited, everyone. I'll leave both those links in my comments, No Name Container and my YouTube channel. Marshall, I'd love if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm sending you all so much love on this beautiful Saturday, beautiful day, whenever you're receiving this in time. And we'll talk soon.